Hi, I'm Scott Foss, concert and classical choral editor for Hal Leonard Publishing, and I'd like to welcome you to our middle school concert session. You know, Hal Leonard is really well known, and rightfully so, for the work that we do in publishing pop, Broadway, movie themes for the choral classroom. But we're really proud of what we've been doing in the concert area as well. By some of the leading conductors, arrangers, and composers in the world, we are bringing these terrific new pieces to you. Cary Tennant with the Vancouver Children's Choir, Andrea Ramsey in Kansas City, and so many others are contributing to this really rich catalog for middle school concert. I know you're going to find music here that will really engage your young people and your audiences alike. I know you're going to enjoy the middle school concert music from Hal Leonard.
It is my pleasure to introduce Barune, a beautiful folk song from Iran. The arrangers, Amy and Amir, are incredible singers and instrumentalists based here in Vancouver. They are married, and they frequently perform together with their teenage son, who is equally into scream metal and traditional Persian music. Iran is a large country with a diverse population and a huge repertoire of folk music. I have so enjoyed exploring Persian music with my singers and learning about the rich culture and heritage in Iran. This song is sung by a youth, a poor farm worker who is in love with a young woman who also works in the rice fields. This arrangement is simply and beautifully set with solos and optional flute or sea instrument. Please do not be intimidated by the language. Farsi feels really good to sing in, and the piece comes with a demo pronunciation track from Amir that is really clear. The language is really achievable. I recommend having your students check out Amir's singing on YouTube as well. There's lots of wonderful examples. And have them listen to the original version of Barune sung by Amir on their 2003 album, And Then It Pours. I hope you love this piece as much as we did.
Barun Talk a little bit about a song called Let Me Open Your Eyes to Beauty. A large part of my work is doing songwriting workshops with choirs. I try to make every piece that I write sung from the vantage point of the person singing it, and the only way I can be certain of that happening is to do an actual songwriting workshop with the choirs. So I was working with a group out in Chicago, Illinois, and they came up with this concept of, I said, what do you want to talk about? What is important to you? What do you want to sing about? Because I always try to aspire to find out what that is, because I want to write music that you want to sing. And they said, sometimes we want to say, let me open your eyes to beauty in front of you. This is me. There are some beautiful things about the world that we want to sing about. And I thought, wow, that is absolutely beautiful. So that became the name of the song, Let Me Open Your Eyes to Beauty. And I said, what are the opening lines of the song? So here's what they came up with. Everybody learns that moments in our hearts can help us find a way when we are lost. Can help us find a way when we are lost. I just love that idea. So they said they wanted something a little bit funky, a little bit with a groove. So let me play the refrain really quickly. So it's called Let Me Open Your Eyes. So here it is. Let me open your eyes to beauty. It's right here. Let me open your eyes. Let me open your eyes to beauty in front of you. Let me open your heart to moments. They want that boom, bunka, baka, ga. They wanted that kind of a groove. I'm really excited about this piece, and I hope it will find some resonance with some other choirs out there because it is really spoken from the vantage point of people your age, creating what they want to sing about. So it's called Let Me Open Your Eyes to Beauty, and hopefully you have fun with it.
Everybody learns that moments in our hearts can help us find a way when we are lost. Moments that have passed are moments that we hold. They stay with us forever as we grow. Let me show you how. Let me open your eyes to beauty in front of you. Let me open your heart to moments inside of you. If you only could see the magic before your eyes, then you can see the beauty we share. Everybody knows that kindness in the world can open up the doors to your heart. If we join our hands and if we join our hearts, the feeling that we share will make us grow. Let me show you how. Let me open your eyes to beauty in front of you. Let me open your heart to moments inside of you. If you only could see the magic before your eyes, then you could see the beauty we share. Open up your eyes, feel alive. Open up your soul, let me show you how. Open up your eyes, feel alive. Open up your soul, let me show you how. Let me open your eyes to beauty in front of you. Let me open your heart to moments inside of you. If you only could see the magic before your eyes, then you can see the beauty we share. Let me open your eyes to beauty in front of you. Let me open your heart to moments inside of you. If you only could see the magic before your eyes, then you can see the beauty, then you can see the beauty, then you can see the beauty we share.
Hi, I'm Nathan Howe, and I'm excited to share with you Blithe Spirit from the Andrea Ramsey Choral series. When I'm directing a more advanced two-part choir, especially at the secondary level, it's always a struggle to find literature that features both parts equally and gives the singers a real opportunity to demonstrate and expand their musicianship. That's what this piece does. It provides a beautiful dramatic moments for both parts, paired with a classic literary text by Shelley. This piece takes a journey through many different ideas and emotions, but I especially love the message of the last line. The world should listen then, as I am listening now. Isn't that what we really want for our singers and for our audience? Blithe Spirit by Nathan Howe is now available from the Andrea Ramsey Choral series.
Hi. In the composition Always a Place for You, I tried to capture in the music the sense of vulnerability that an outsider feels, and also respond to it with the warm welcome that many of us want to offer that person. I hope you enjoy.
You pause at the door.
Hi, this next song is called Secret for the Mad. It's by the British songwriter Dodie, who kids are really into these days. And she says that she wrote this song for a friend who was struggling with mental health, and that it was a reminder to her friend of how sometimes even stereotypical small things can help heal you or lift you out of that place. Something like a cup of tea with a friend, or curling up with a good book. And for my choir, I did this with my middle school level. For my choir, it gave us an opportunity to acknowledge that the kids are carrying worry and anxiety with them each day. And I'm probably not alone in thinking that I feel like they carry more than I did at that age. More stress, more anxiety, more worry, more care. So it gave us an opportunity to acknowledge that that was the case, but also think proactively about things that lift them up and heal them, and take them out of that spot in their lives. So this is Secret for the Mad.
I've got a secret for the mad. In a little bit of time it won't hurt so bad. And don't get complicated. You will burn right out and then you won't regret it. You're gonna believe a word I say. Or you're just drowning another day.
There's nothing I love more than setting a fabulous text, and Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening by Robert Frost is no exception. Much as my song, Shoshone Love Song, has such wonderful words. And I know that we're always looking for pieces that really speak to kids and to audiences. So my version of Stopping by Woods is a little different than what you might think. It is set in sort of a two-feel, and I consider it sort of a gallop, as I thought of a horse person on their horse, riding and stopping on a snowy evening. What I like about it is it's one of these concert pieces that sounds difficult but sings easily. There's quite a bit of unison, and then when it divides, they're very melodic parts. I think it's something that your students are going to really enjoy, and it's going to be perfect for festival, for adjudication, and for concert use over the winter holidays. And so I hope that you enjoy Stopping by Woods, text by Robert Frost, music and arrangement by Roger Emerson.
Whose woods these are, I think I know. His house is in the village low. He will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. My little horse must think it queer to stop without a farmhouse near. Between the woods and frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year. Stopping by woods on a snowy evening. Stopping by woods on a snowy evening. His harness bells a shake to ask if there is some mistake. The only other sounds the sweep of easy wind and downy flake. Stopping by woods on a snowy evening. Stopping by woods on a snowy evening. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. Stopping by woods on a snowy evening. Stopping by woods on a snowy
Hello, I'm Emily Crocker. Exsultate Deo for two-part treble. This concert work includes all the elements that I like to use with younger and developing choirs. The main melodic theme starts in head voice and descends stepwise. It uses a simple Latin text, which allows the young singer to develop rounded and vertical vowels. The parts are written as equal voices, with part two often getting the melody. There's a contrasting section in English. It ends with an optional descant for choirs up to the challenge, sounding much more difficult than it really is. The piano accompaniment has its own independent voice that doesn't overpower the voices. This piece could be used in upper elementary through middle school choir or in community children's choirs for a joyful opening number for many types of concerts, festivals, or competitions. Exsultate Deo for two-part treble.
Exsultate Deo, aiutori nostro. Exsultate Deo, jubilate Deo, jubilate Deo. Exsultate, exsultate, aiutori nostro. Exsultate, exsultate, jubilate Deo, jubilate Deo. Sing your songs and strike the timbrel, play sweet psaltery and the harp, sound the trumpet, lift your voice and make a joyful noise. Hallelujah, hallelujah, sing your jubilant songs of love, fill your hearts with joyful thanksgiving, praise to heaven above. Exsultate, exsultate, aiutori nostro. Exsultate, exsultate, jubilate Deo, jubilate Deo. Exsultate, exsultate, aiutori nostri. Exsultate, jubilate, jubilate Deo. Alleluia, alleluia, exsultate, exsultate Deo.
Hello, my name is Cristi Cary Miller. Like many of you, my favorite time of the year for singing is during the holiday season. There were many of my Christmas Eves growing up where we would Christmas carol shut-ins from our church. One of my favorite songs to sing during that time was "O Come All You Faithful." That's why I wanted to do an arrangement of this song, but I wanted to use the Latin text Adeste Fideles instead. So that's what you'll see in this arrangement that's available for both two-part and three-part mixed voicing. What I did is I added a new English text to help complement the melody. And so when you're performing this, you may choose to perform it as written, or you might just want to do the A section that's repeated as the Latin text only, or the new English text, or the original English translation of the song. Whatever your choice is, just make sure that your choirs sing with lots of energy, both in their body and on their faces. This is really, really important as far as translating the good news that goes behind the music. This would be a great opening or closing to your holiday concert to sort of set up a celebratory atmosphere. I hope you enjoy Adeste Fideles.
Adeste sing out in celebration, and share the news that love has come, peace has come, and joy has come to all. Adeste, Fideles, Adeste, Fideles, joyful and triumphant. Oh, come now and join in this holiday. Welcome the season with songs of celebration. Glad tidings now we bring you. Glad tidings now we bring you. Glad tidings now we bring you this festive day. Adeste, Fideles. Adeste, Fideles. Adeste, Fideles.
Hi everybody, composer Michael John Trotta here with you today to talk about Winter's Cold. I'm delighted to share this piece with you for a few different reasons. First of all, it's a wonderful, gorgeous text by Longfellow, and what I really tried to do when I was setting it was focus on the contrasting between the winter's cold and the warm rays of the sun. I really wanted to reflect that poetry in the music. From an educational perspective, I think it's a wonderful way to introduce part singing. There's some really wonderful opportunities that allow independent part singing to start to take shape with phrases that are echoed rhythmically but provide harmonic interest. So whether you choose it for the wonderful poetry or educational opportunities, hope that you enjoy Winter's Cold. Thanks so much.
Tis
Hello, I'm Emily Crocker. I want to tell you about my new piece, Joy in the Morning. It has lyrics adapted from the children's novel, The Wind in the Willows, by Kenneth Grahame. Villagers all this frosty tide, let your doors swing open wide. Though wind may follow and snow beside, yet draw us in by your fire to bide. Joy shall be yours in the morning. This text is completely secular, but the winter theme makes it a good choice for holiday concerts. The voices are accompanied by piano with piccolo obbligato, giving the music a wild and free sound, like a shepherd's pipe. As an alternative, you could substitute any C instrument for the piccolo, or it will work fine with piano alone. The piece is brisk and energetic and easily learned. There's an SAB voicing which will work well for smaller mixed choirs or in situations in which you have limited rehearsal time. The 3-part treble edition will work well for women's choirs or community children's choirs. Check out the digital audio tracks online, and I hope you enjoy it. Joy in the Morning.
Draw us in light or fire to bide. Villagers on this frosty tide, joy shall be yours in the morning. Villagers on this frosty tide, let your doors swing open wide. Though it may follow and slow beside, yes, God, that's in by your side to fight. Villagers on this frosty tide, joy shall be yours in the morning.
Hello, I'm Emily Crocker. I want to tell you about my new piece, Cantate, for tenor bass choir and piano. I write compositions for this level to be exactly what I want to conduct and teach. I try to have my choir's voice in my mind as I compose, in this case, the young tenor bass choir. The ranges are quite moderate and will accommodate your middle school cambiatas and new baritones. Cantate is an energetic concert festival piece based on a short Latin text from the Psalms. The music opens with a joyful, uplifting musical theme, then moves into a more lyrical middle section. Easy melodies and layered harmonies create accessible part singing. A short section in English transitions back to the first thematic material. A key change and an optional higher third part adds some richness to the texture without adding complexity. Cantate is also available for 2-part treble. See HalLeonard.com for the score play video.
Cantate Domino, cantate canticum novum, cantate Domino, canticum novum omnis terra. Cantate canticum novum, cantate Domino, canticum novum omnis terra. Et benedicite, nomini, nomini eius. Et benedicite, nomini, nomini eius. Lift up your voice, rejoice, nations, make a joyful, join the song of exaltations, let the love be found. Cantate Domino, cantate canticum novum, cantate Domino, canticum novum omnis terra. Cantate Domino, cantate canticum novum, cantate Domino, canticum novum omnis terra. Sing a joyful song. Cantate.
Hello, everyone. My name is Melissa Keylock, Artistic Director of the San Diego North Coast Singers. I'm delighted that Hal Leonard has chosen our selection, Song of the Fortune Tellers, for the Joy of Singing event. Co-writer Jill Friedersdorf and I truly believe that youth come to appreciate classical music and enjoy classical music most when they can actively participate in that music-making process. And so we have arranged from Verdi's La Traviata opera, the Song of the Fortune Tellers for treble voices. Interestingly, the lyrics of the song talk about the life of the fortune teller in which, on a daily basis for their career, they're reading people's palms and they're telling people about their future and how to, what to expect, how to plan for their future. And yet the life of a fortune teller, as we know, was one of a very nomadic lifestyle. It's go where the feelings lead, and don't worry about the future, be here and now in the present. And so their daily life had this shift back and forth between thinking of the future and focusing and just releasing the worry about the future and just savoring today. So we hope you enjoy Song of the Fortune Tellers.
We are the fortune tellers, through many lands we travel. Your fate and future pondered, your fortune we can tell. Oh, stretch your arm, give us your hand, your story will unfold. You cannot hide a thing from us, your future will be told. Your destiny discovered, your secrets soon revealed. Hold out your book, dear lady, your tale will be revealed. We will cast our spell upon it, your fate is not yet sealed. We see all that is hidden when we gaze upon your hand. This is why our skills are so in demand. We see all that is hidden when we gaze upon your hand. This is why our skills are so in demand. Where joy is found, we follow. We bid farewell to sorrow. We tell you of your future.
Hi, this is Jack Zaino, and I'm here in my classroom today with, well, no students, but trying to make the best of it. Certainly the text of this next piece, I Make My Own Sunshine, is one that we can all relate to this year. This is a great choice, not only because it has a good text, but because it's very flexible, and you can make it work for your ensemble as you're getting back onto your feet. A lot of it is based on call and response between the treble parts and the part 3. But you can adapt that. If your part 3 needs some help, well, take those part 2 singers and have them sing with part 3, and it will smooth things out from that SA mud, as my friend Roger Emerson calls it. This piece also offers many choices about how to relate your expressive choices to the text. For instance, Nice and Easy has a decrescendo on it, while Lots of Love to Give Away has a crescendo. Ask students how those expressive choices relate to the text. I find that making that clear, concrete connection will help them actually do the dynamics. I hope you'll discuss ways that you've made your own sunshine this past year and use those experiences that your students bring to the table to help recreate your choir's unique sense of identity and community. So I hope you enjoy I Make My Own Sunshine.
Everything is wonderful, everything is great. Free as a bird, singing outside my window pane. Got a fresh new start, it's a brand new day. And I got lots of love to give away. It don't matter if it's raining, nothing can faze me. I make my own sunshine. And if you think you can break me, baby, you're crazy. I make my own sunshine. I make my own sunshine. I make my own sunshine. Hey, let's make a rainbow. Look for the pot of gold. I'll show you how to keep it nice and easy. Even if a cloud starts forming on my lovely day, there's nothing, no nothing that could stand in my way. It don't matter if it's raining, nothing can faze me. I make my own sunshine. And if you think you can break me, baby, you're crazy. I make my own sunshine. I make my own sunshine. I make my own sunshine. It don't matter if it's raining, nothing can faze me. I make my own sunshine. And if you think you can break me, baby, you're crazy. I make my own sunshine. I make my own sunshine. Yeah, I make my own sunshine. Oh, I make my own sunshine.
Hello, my name is Cristi Cary Miller, and I would like to tell you about a piece that I have written entitled Exsultate, Justi. This is a song that would make a great concert or festival opener or closer and comes in both 2-part and 3-part mixed voicing. The Latin text comes from the opening verses of Psalm 32, which is a call to praise and serves as a song of thanksgiving. There are only 2 phrases from that psalm that I used for this piece. The song has great energy and uses both a mixture of Latin and English text. The Latin text will give you an opportunity to work with your students on tall and pure vowel sounds. I know many of you have heard me say this before, but I live in Oklahoma, and in Oklahoma, we don't have diphthongs, we have triphthongs. So any chance that I can get to work with my students on creating those pure, tall vowel sounds, the better, and Latin seems to do the trick. When I am working with Latin, though, I don't let them see that text first. I like to create a vocalise that they can warm up with so that they can practice saying those words and listening to me, repeating after me. The first two measures of this opening phrase would be a great vocalise. Sounds like this. Exsultate Justi in Domino, and then take it up a half step. Exsultate Justi in Domino. Then when you give them the words, they can see how that connects from what they've been singing. This piece starts with a lively and energetic A section, then it goes to a legato B section, and then back to the A section, which would give your students an opportunity to practice that breath support that's needed for both styles of singing. I hope you enjoy Exsultate Justi.
Justi in Domino, exsultate Justi in Domino, exsultate, exsultate, Justi in Domino, exsultate Justi in Domino, exsultate Justi in Domino, exsultate Justi in Domino. Justi